man.
All right, we got him.
We like to apologize.
For what? To absolutely no one. The two-time champ does absolutely fucking nothing.
It's funny because watching Mikel Arteta crashing it when he played for Everton, just never not knowing that he would ever eventually be manager.
He's a good player.
Decent player. Look back his career, be happy. Won a couple of trophies with you guys, the FA Cup.
Yeah, he won FA Cup. He's a winner. Main Chat Podcast episode 257.
Look at that hand grab.
Come on.
Better know you love me.
Yeah, for real. Of course. I'm up. I think his pay's gone up. Yeah.
The Hermes as well.
They're broke. I'm up.
Listen, I tell you, man, every time, if I, for some reason, run into money, the tricking would be dumb.
But you won't need to trick.
They'd call me trickology.
That's disgusting.
You don't need to trick them. But it doesn't make any sense.
Big Sean is the worst rapper ever.
But why would you be tricking? You have babes already.
Yeah, but you can trick on her.
You can't trick on your girl. She's already your girl.
Yeah, but you can. It's just getting presents.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
You're
then.
just spoiling her, isn't it?
Well, then, yeah. Call her spoilt baby.
Gross.
But is your girl like a? Is she like a person that is that her love language?
I don't know, but
Like getting gifts? Oh, you're gonna fuck your.
well, even it must be. I got the girl a phone for her birthday. Pick up when I call, you know.
Pick up the phone.
Type shit.
On your home, baby.
No way. Nah, but I'd be stupid with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hermes bags because we're going for lunch.
That's crazy.
Oh, you've been listening to Pusha T.
What's that awful song? Well, it wasn't bad. Put that shit on. It was a good song, but that cover art really put me off.
Yeah.
When I put it in the chat,
I said that was gross.
Disgusting.
It took me 6 months to listen to it because of it. I was like, what is the message here?
Whoever signed off on that is going to.
And it's a really good song. It's the same thing with the cover for Daytona. And what's it? Yeah, he spent like 10,000 to get that picture of Whitney Houston's medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
He's insane.
No, it's a reenactment of a bathroom when she died.
Fun fact.
I
she
mean, go on.
didn't die from an overdose. She overheated in the hot tub.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's the way to go.
Damn.
Well, it's a way to kill someone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Illuminati.
No, I think he's Diddy's boss.
Keep your third out.
Diddy, oh my god.
Yeah,
The diddler.
I forgot his name. But yeah. Anyways, go on with the intro.
Yeah, main Chat Podcast episode 256, I believe. That's not a good corner. 256, we here.
It's 257.
Oh. Well, the real is back. I am him if he, him we neutron. Tell you guys every week.
Can you really be him if him is alive?
Who's
Him has been resurrected.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Him squared, baby. Him part 2.
But we are him, are we not?
Oof.
No.
We are of him.
Yeah.
You died for our sins, so we gotta be him.
There was again. It said, haha.
What? I mean, he's one of the three.
He's a part of the big three. You lot are dumb. I mean, am I wrong?
Oh my god!
Top 2 and 82.
That's insane.
Could be top 2 and 82.
Nice.
Let's be real.
I like that. I like that. I love that.
Ain't no big 3. Nigga, it's just with me. Nigga, bum.
It was just
He's part of the big 3. That might be the... Oh, I can't get over that.
That's the name of the episode.
For sure.
Oh, God.
Yeah. DK dancing, watch your back.
Watch your back. Colson Nusi, Don Corleone in the building, the one and only, aka L. Coolins, aka C Note, aka Hollywood Cole, aka Dog Dad.
Yes, sir.
Coming for your left ear, your right ear, surround sound, smart speakers, portable speakers, you name it, we there.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 257 ish. Get it.
Let's get it.
It's Eman G45, the G solid. My name. The 45 is silence. King Chibokwe, Prince of the East. Tinfoil Hat Eames, R&B voice presence. He's very much present.
Yes, sir.
Black Mama Dove. GAM.
Yeah.
My God is better than your God.
Yes.
It's always been that way. Try and prove it. You always fail.
Oh, God.
We can go God for God. My one will always win.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God.
Shouts to Big 3.
On God.
Just to the big three.
257.
Let's go. So,
Talk about it.
guys,
Talk about it.
Days Before Rodeo has now landed on our DSPs.
Ooh, wow.
And I can't lie.
Ooh,
There's no skips until the very latter stages of that project. I think that project is like,
it's flawless.
in my opinion, it's his best project.
Woo!
It's my favorite Travis project. I'll say that
Yeah.
much. If it's his best, that's for everybody to. I'm sure people say maybe Rodeo or maybe Astro or possibly, but for the most part, for me, Days Before Rodeo, that is my favorite Travis project.
This is perfect. 48 minutes. This is what
Seamless.
I've been saying.
I couldn't disagree any way, shape, or form.
Seamless. Production is A1. The theme is there. It doesn't deviate. Maybe one or two songs it deviates, but for the most part, it encapsulates a sound perfectly.
That man said, "I'm it," like a game getting played by a kid.
That is
Pussy
one of
boy,
my
I'll
favorite
move your
bars ever.
Pussy boy, I'll move your hair
Like a wig. A1 is what she get when she want dick. Nah. Hey, free that man.
Immediately. What an insane verse.
Oh my
Oh
days.
my god. Yeah, incredible album. I mean, it captivated us when it came out. When did it initially come out?
I want to say 2014.
Yeah.
2014, correct.
And then even Sloppy Toppy.
Yeah. What
I was
performance by
really
Migos.
looking for that song for time, and I was like, it's on the rodeo, but the rodeo ain't on there. Now it's on there.
The boy's
Yeah.
cooked, you know.
Drugs You Should Try. Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable song.
That's the best song on the album. The prayer into Mamacita needs to be studied.
Mamacita is so good though.
Yeah.
Mamacita is like, it might be his best song like ever.
Yeah.
It goes off. And I was watching a TikTok, funnily enough, and he was performing it on his recent tour, and just to see the reaction,
Mamacita,
that song has still got it.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's
that Rich Homie Khan verse is insane.
Oh my god, he cooked.
Yeah.
That he was, because to outdo Thug at that time was such a rarity.
His verse was
Fucking
the
a good
hardest.
bitch and turn like a table.
Still rocking my shows like a favor.
Nah, he cooked.
Yeah, no, it's a special album, man, and it's a real. The only way I can describe it is it just feels like a time capsule as well in the best way possible.
Yes.
Sometimes that's a detriment to an album, but this is actually its strength. Like immediately as I heard Skyfall, I remember the first time I heard that verse where I first heard the prayer into Mamacita.
Oh my god, someone's body got cooked.
He's not him.
That hesitation was crazy. Sorry guys, I just threw a spanner in the works.
Of course,
There,
we
we got some
had to
football on.
back him up.
Jeez, look how they rewind it so they can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
was
posterized
fighting
him
for his life.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Posterized him is crazy.
my only upset. Oh, the only thing that upset me is T.I.'s verse is not on Quintana Part 2.
Is it
chopped
not?
it off? Yeah, it's gone.
What could that be for?
So I think it's because when he first came
He
into
was
the scene, it was
initially
Grand
signed.
Hustle.
Yeah,
Grand Hustle.
So I think when he wanted to leave, that it probably left
it's
him
sour.
on bad blood. So maybe he said, "No, don't put my verse on it. Thank you very much."
Okay.
But yeah, that's my only gripe. But for the most part, yeah, man, incredible project. I can't think
Straight
of
from Mexico, call him Quintana.
yeah. Quintana Part 1 is hard as well, bro. You know what? Don't play. I know obviously you don't love Big Sean, but that Big Sean verse is
Bitch, don't you
hard,
play
man.
me, don't you try me. I need
That's
the
one of his best
exact
verses.
amount of-
Look at my face, whole eye that eye me. I'm a boss. That's one of his best verses. And the video, have you seen the video?
Oh, it's too tough. It's too tough.
He is on a
Everything
horse
is
with a white woman.
Some might say living his dreams.
It was an incredible video. That's
Yeah.
that's one of his best videos still. Nah.
I
think that's when that conversation of Big Sean, Kendrick.
Well, I would
Actually,
have been
Kendrick,
happy to have it back
I don't
then.
even think Kendrick was in the conversations, respectfully. It was just Big Sean, Drake, and then the control verse happened, and then rah, 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 blah, blah, blah. But, you know.
Nah, shit was insane. That is just a time. And, man.
Fantastic song.
I'm so glad we've got it available to us. It's a shame it took this long. I wonder what the delay would have been. It's probably got
Samples?
It would have
And
been
was just a
samples.
mixtape. And that's what it was.
Samples, producer fees, and then they would have probably looked at it and been like, all right, we can make this like a thing. If it's a 10-year anniversary thing, then there's publicity behind it.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
The marketing for it's been great. And he did a video for
Drugs You Should Try.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, man. Look, I think sometimes nostalgia can be like a crutch, but for the most part, I think I'd love to see more artists do this. And I know it's very complicated due to like producers and samples, but I'd love to hear like J. Cole's mixtapes on streaming. I'd love to hear
Which one's not on streaming?
The Warm Up, Friday Night Lights, the Come Up. I'd love to hear like what is Drake's? Any of Drake's missing? Not really. So Far Gone came on like a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'd love to. Kendrick Lamar's stuff is more or less all on streaming now. Oh dear. Who else are we missing? I feel like we're missing someone key. Like there's just so many
Section
mixtapes.
80 isn't on.
Section 80 is definitely on streaming.
Oh, is it?
That was an album pretty much. It's not even a mixtape. Unlucky.
Trying to think.
It would just be nice to see more of these like mixtapes from the 10s be on streaming, because a lot of them were really, really good projects. They're basically albums in their own right. Let's be honest.
I mean, look, if you're putting the amount of time and effort that you can clearly see that's gone into Days Before, he's treated that like an album.
Yeah.
And it's so nice to see, because his trajectory has been, he's defo grinded. You can't just say, you couldn't tell me he was an industry plant. Do you know what I mean?
Who? Travis.
Yeah.
It depends on what you say industry plant is.
Yeah.
But some people would argue it for sure.
I think there's just been too much of a journey. And it took him a while to get as popular as he was. It didn't just happen overnight.
You're right. It was the Astro World moment where it took off.
Understandably so.
But you could argue the inception of him. He had access to a lot that a lot of artists wouldn't have, like being in those camps with and making those beats and being around like the Cruel Summer,
Wonder Girl.
You know, you kind of have a leg up in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to link back up with Wonder Girl. I wonder what she's doing. And
then of course, like almost being like Ye said, being a version of Ye and ASAP Rocky and Cudi. Like being that combination, and then now,
you know, if you told me, Eman, 10 years ago that Travis would be a bigger artist than A$AP Rocky, I wouldn't believe you. Personally,
yeah,
just because of how good Rocky's music was back then. Now I'm like,
but then again, if you said that to me, I probably would, just because of the hype.
I don't know. I just feel like
Raging and stuff like that.
Prime Gotti was undefeated.
I just thought Rocky really had it, man.
Yeah.
And now every time like his new song he put out yesterday, I was like, this is
my god, that was so bad.
I can comfortably say now, which is incredible to say, I don't think I like his music anymore.
No, I don't know what he's pushing for. I listened to that yesterday and I just thought, what's the idea here? You know, the same with that single he released last week or about 2 weeks ago. There's nothing here. You're not rapping at a good level. You're actually becoming a bad rapper.
Yeah, I'm not feeling.
I'm just not impressed with what I've seen.
Okay,
a bad rapper is probably an overstatement, but
I know what you're getting.
Yeah, like quality wise, he's dropped.
He's better than that. He's much better than that.
I don't know. The beats are weird as well. Like, and I'm all for trying
the thing is, I haven't listened to the song, but I kind of liked what I heard. So as far as I'm concerned, he's aight. But then again, I think with Karem, when Karem came on the podcast, he spoke specifically about like how A$AP Rocky has that sort of slowish sound compared to everybody else. So
it's just mad how things pan out.
Yeah.
I mean, even I think Live Love A$AP's on streaming now, actually. Maybe it's happening more than we think.
Yeah.
I know that got put on like a year or two.
What's his albums?
Who? Rocky?
Yeah.
Live Love. So that was a mixtape.
Yeah.
Long Live. And Long Last.
Yeah.
Testing, and then now
whatever bullshit. Don't be dumb.
Yeah, and then you can put the cozy tapes in there, but those are all like joint.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely so talented. It's a shame the caliber of music that he's dropping, but yeah, to your point, I would have been shocked if he'd been not as big or on the same level as Trav.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, I got a question actually. So what are the worst songs on your favorite albums? Like, does anything come to mind?
Stargazing.
I can't.
It's interesting you said that.
Because I don't play that. I don't play that first. I never liked it. I didn't like it sonically. It didn't resonate with me. And then even, it didn't make any sense for me personally.
It's funny you say that because I really don't like Carousel, which is the next song on the project. Yeah, I don't mess with Carousel.
I feel like Carousel starts
the album.
I
Interesting.
don't know. I feel Carousel is so important. Carousel into Sicko Mode is.
I like the transition. Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
But I don't know. I was just like,
And Frank Ocean.
I just thought he weren't saying anything. He's just saying a whole bunch of nothing. Every time I hear the verse, I still don't know what he's talking about. He's just talking about nothing.
I mean, when is he? I mean, actually, to be
No,
fair,
he is. Don't do that to Frank. When he wants us to.
Oh, not
speak,
Frank. I thought you were talking about Trav.
Oh no, Travis's verse was fine. I didn't mind Travis's verse. I just thought Frank Ocean went through this weird phase where he was rapping. And all his verses were just nonsense.
Really?
And that's one of those verses to me where I'm like, this is nonsense.
There was a rapping phase Frank had that I was like, yo, if you became this, or if you did this more, you'd definitely be my guy.
I mean, he has some good rap verses. He's got a really good verse on Oldie, which has like all of the Odd Future lot on there. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, for the most part, I didn't really love Carousel.
You and the Six. Just ranting.
I don't mind that song, but I also don't hate it. I don't really love Legend, you know.
Really?
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite Drake.
I think it's an incredible intro.
Yeah.
I like what it is, but it's never
that
really
song's
like
so hard. As soon as I heard that,
it's
I was
crazy.
like,
That's my favorite Drake project.
What's the sample on that? Is it?
So
Genuine.
Anxious, Genuine, yeah.
Yeah.
There's another song on that album that I don't love, and I think that's it. Now and Forever just kind of keeps going. It doesn't stop. I don't hate the song.
No, I love Now
but
and
it just keeps going.
Remind me of Now and Forever.
Now and Forever, I'll do you.
Yeah, I gotta go. I didn't get. I gotta
You
go.
know what I did.
Yeah. That was whack. That was
It
whack.
just keeps going.
Nah,
Yeah.
I love Now and Forever.
It just
but I
keeps
don't know.
going.
Is that the one where it's like, I'm leaving?
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone.
All right, go.
I don't wanna. It's just like
Them teeth is fake, bro.
Oh, that's veneers.
That's glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark is crazy. I don't know why you'd get that unnatural shade.
bruh. I'm trying to think of any other album.
And you're black as well, bro. It don't make no sense. It's like,
Don't make no sense. That's I'm doing it.
you really want to be walking it.
Man said Woggy, you know. You know what song I really don't like on Damn? I actually hate it. And Sophie loves this song. Is it Pride?
I think that might be a song.
It's Pride. Bro, that song is like, it's such an eerie song. And like, his verses are like really like, wow. No, it's like really like laid back and I don't like it. I think that song is really rubbish.
I think in that entire album, yeah, you could probably say that's the worst song.
Comfortably.
But I like the song. But at the end of the day, I agree with
It's
you.
them ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're just nitpicking here because we love the albums, obviously,
Yeah.
but we're just saying that song in particular, this is a goal.
Wow.
Oh my
Who
god.
scored? Is that Havertz?
Crasheen. That's an
He's not
amazing
in my
one.
FPL.
I should have put him in still.
And he's cash money.
He was in my
Hey,
draft.
listen, I'm having a conversation. Devontae, I'm looking at you. I'm fucking going back and forth, kneeling all day, talking about Arsenal.
He loves a moan about Arsenal, doesn't he?
I'm saying, oh, this is why we have to have a football pod at some point. Support the team. Well, it's done now. The transfer window was done. I didn't see. Took them for
I was
hours.
saying Edu and my man,
Eddie Gaspar.
you lot are getting like a. Is that an assist for Bukayo? It is an assist for Bukayo. Thank you very much.
Look at
what a
that.
goal.
Look at that.
Crasheen.
Nah, Havertz is really finding his form.
That was really.
How greedy.
Saka's way stronger than he looks, you know.
Do you know what? Someone said that. You know when they go up to players and they say, "Oh, who's the strongest player?" You know, the
say
amount of
Saka.
times I've seen Saka is insane.
Yeah.
For 5'9",
You can't move, man.
nah,
You're strong. You're a strong boy.
that's that. He's eating a goosey.
That's a hard food, bro.
They're for real.
Yeah.
What other?
It's not just J Rice.
For the most part, I'm thinking of any other artists. There's so many Kanye ones.
I don't think there is no song that I hate on Kids See Ghost.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I can't lie. There's no song
Because I think Kids See Ghost is a perfect project. Like out of that whole series.
No,
because there's Daytona.
Daytona is the best out of that series.
Yes, but
comfortably.
it's the best. But I think Kids See Ghost is a perfect album out of that whole entire series.
I really didn't like Kids See Ghost.
I thought it was decent. Do you know what everyone really hates? This is like a running thing. I wonder if you guys feel the same. But on Graduation, everybody hates Drunk and Hot Girls. It's like a thing online.
Like Drunk and Hot
I like it as well.
I think it's silly.
It's a random song, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not supposed to be taken seriously.
Much bullshit just to mess with
I'm trying to think. I'm looking at
girls.
Do you know what? My beautiful. I can't even hate this, man.
There's nothing on there.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I looked myself. There's actually nothing on there I hate.
There's no problem here.
I'll probably say So Appalled.
Really?
Out of all of them, though.
I love that song.
Yeah, I love it. But the thing is, like, if we're nitpicking,
If you have to pick a song,
if I was to pick a song, probably So Appalled.
If I had to pick a song, I'd probably pick Hell of a Life, maybe.
Really? No.
Like, yeah.
I mean, listen. I'm saying this because how often have I listened to it? Who Will Survive in America?
Well, yeah, that's it.
And that's just him ranting at you.
Yeah.
Who Will Survive in America? Do you know how much I love Blame Game?
Oh, that sounds incredible.
Yeah.
That's.
But you know what? Actually, you know what? That's the song I hate. You know why? Yeah, because like I used to buy the cheap earphones, so now I can only hear him in one earphone.
Oh,
so he'll be like in the deep voice, and then the other voice I wouldn't hear nothing.
that's crazy. Let's play the Blame.
Yeah, but that song, awesome song.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can't love you this much. I can't love you this much.
What the hell am I supposed to do? I know you get this type of dick from that local dude.
Rice is gonna kill himself
Looking
in
at
that shit, man.
Take Care's got quite a lot of good songs, you know. I'm trying to see if
No, that's Skip City.
Make Me Proud has aged like ass. I'll tell you that for free.
It's an incredible album, but it's Skip City.
Doing It Wrong, meh. I've never really cared for it. Shouts to Uncle Wonder with the harmonica and that.
With the harmonica.
Look what you've done. Yeah, it's nice.
An hour and 27 minutes.
What else on here do I?
That's arrogance.
No, bro, that's mine, man. You just got an abnormal hate for long albums.
Yeah, abnormal boy.
Yeah, you just don't like
Everybody
anything
needs
that's
to join me on this side.
Nah,
As soon as you see 1 hour, it's like, bruv, life.
Yeah,
what
that's
else
me.
is on it?
You take as a
Nothing was the same.
prison sentence.
Nothing Was the Same probably doesn't need to own it, to be honest with you. That song is just like filler, I'd say.
He did not need to chase this ball.
305 to My City is probably filler. I like the song.
I love it though.
Yeah, I like the song still, but if I'm gonna keep it a buck, I get it.
Yeah.
Just like, what do you
Go
get?
get you some lobster and shrimp.
Who's getting the yellow? The manager.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is he getting?
Well,
Why is he getting?
He's complaining. How many more minutes?
7.
I just think that's funny.
Should I talk about Big Sean's album quickly?
Yeah, go on.
I guess?
Let us know how bad it was.
It's a good album, man.
You just don't like Big Sean.
What did he say? Pussy swallowed up the deck. I guess it's a magician.
Did he actually say that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I think he's going to hell for that one.
He's
Still.
terrible, man.
No, it's a good album, man. Like, for the most part, I've always liked him, and I think he's very talented. I do think he thinks he's slightly better than he is.
Oh, 100%. Just the way he's been talking recently.
And I think the people who are Big Sean fans or stans have this weird thing where they're like, oh, if it wasn't for this artist or that artist, he'd be the biggest artist ever. But I'm just like, bro, like, maybe his destiny was just to be where he is. Like, a good rapper who's had a good career, 1 or 2 stellar projects, and a catalog that will actually make him a lot of money for years to come. Like, and he has the respect of his peers, the respect of the industry. He's never really had the ability to be the best. He can rap really well, and he's really good at. He's probably one of the best rappers, but I don't think he's like. I don't think he has the range he thinks he has, in my opinion.
No way.
But if you're talking about putting words together, he's very good at that. Like,
You put unequivocally
very good at it.
I think his issue is what he's saying. I actually,
Yeah. No, you're right.
I
He
think
says weird shit from time to time. Some, and you're right. Like those type of weird bars.
The person who's rapping, I don't.
He
like
has
what
that
he
in every
says.
single project, and he still has it in this project. Where I'm like, I feel borderline cringe when you say certain things.
Yeah, 100. That's how I feel as well with him.
And you know what's really
it's
sad?
what he says. He has the same thing I say about A$AP Rocky. In terms of the voice for rapping, they've got some of the best. But some of the stuff that comes out of Big Sean's mouth, I'm just at my wit's end. And I really like what's his thing? The black one, Dark Side Paradise. And I was
his
a
best
fan
project,
at
man.
that point.
I
But
could argue that.
What's
That's a
cracking
classic.
now? No way. Just some of the stuff I'm hearing, some of the stuff I've heard.
Do you know what's really funny? It's the fact that Big Sean dropped his track, and then like this was like a day before Like That came out, like the
I
whole
remember this
album.
happening.
And bruv, the way like people just don't care, like they
he
did
just gets-
before. It's like he keeps getting sidelined, like he's always just gonna be number 4.
He is unlucky with that shit.
Yeah, and but then again, I just feel like I don't listen to him, bro. I stopped listening to him. I don't know what happened.
What do you mean?
Like Big Sean, there was nothing that gravitated me towards him,
Oh, I hear it.
and it was just like whatever. But now it's a case where it's just like people just genuinely want to hate him, and it's just like, bro,
I don't want to hate him. Perfectly clear.
Oh,
I
you
just
just
think
hate
I've just heard enough stuff that I'm now like I really do not enjoy this person and their music.
yeah,
That's
That's
totally
the point
fair.
I've gotten to.
it's sad, but I hear it. It's sad. It's sad.
It is.
But at this current moment in time, there's nothing that really gravitates me towards him. I just feel like he's a rapper that can rap, and that's it.
Well,
But in terms but even when we go back to the Big Sean and Hit Boy collaboration, I felt like that one track that he did with Nipsey Hussle was amazing. Because he was talking about like the transition and growth in his life. But I don't know.
Is that the main theme on this album?
Yeah, one of the main themes of the album is like just focusing, just like being like the best version of yourself, having like dealing with fears, dealing with insecurities, dealing with all the usual stuff. But I do feel like the thing with Big Sean is this has been the case for quite a while now with the last few albums he's put out. So I'm like, and it's not like negative stuff. It's very positive stuff, and it's quite good. But I do wonder whether or not it's become a bit of like a he's just repeating himself.
Well, that's I don't think he has much to say as well.
And for the most part, like he should probably give himself a bit more slack. Like he does this thing, and I think Schoolboy Q does this a little bit, where he'll just rubbish all the projects that weren't as good as his best project. But he actually had some decent projects in between Dark Sky Paradise. I think put out an album called I Decided, which I actually think is a really good album. I can't lie. Besides that, the rest of them have been a bit meh or rubbish. But he's doing this thing where it's like, oh, now I'm focused. Oh, now I'm this, now I'm that. But I'm like, big man, like you've still given us good stuff in the meantime. Don't rub out everything you've done. But anyway, that's my only gripe, I'd say. So yeah, I mean, good project, good artist. Seems like a good guy. I think people, and he himself overrates himself a bit. So it's just nice to know that, you know, some of the premier artists are still putting stuff out. And
I think that's what's his problem. His problem is the fact that he's always been seen as a good guy, and not to diminish anybody who is a good guy. I mean, we're pretty much good guys, but the thing is, it's just to say like some people, they just don't find that fascinating. And even him being from Detroit, you have Eminem, then you have him. It's like you're never going to be bigger than Eminem. Whereas if you look at Drake is from Toronto. Pause. What? Because I said you're never really going to be bigger than Eminem. Pause.
Oh.
So you have Drake from Toronto. You have Kendrick from LA. Like even that one itself, there was The Game. Then there was Snoop. Then there was The Game. Then there's Kendrick. Like all of them are big artists, but you can see like there is a generational shift. And I just feel like Big Sean is great. He just hasn't been able to captivate this shift. and then even J. Cole as well, North Carolina. He's been able to captivate a generation and keep them entertained through his music. So
They're trying to kill him today. He's fighting for his life.
What's his problem? Oh my god, that is jokes. Yeah, I think well said, man. At the end of the day,
What's this?
Like
What's
most
this?
artists, they look back on their career and be like, "Look, I did a thing," but you know,
Yeah, that's right. Like,
you don't have to be number
nah,
one
that's it.
to make an
He's
impact.
not. He's just not that guy, and that's okay. It's actually very okay. You've got an incredible career, which a lot of people would clamor for. Extremely talented. Is there a standout single on this? That was going to be my question.
I like the main single called Yes. You'd both like the song he's done with Gunna. It's a good song.
Oh, okay.
It's called Is What It Is, I think.
Okay, I'll give. Do you know what?
Really good song, actually.
I'll give it a listen. It might not change me to a believer, but
Nah,
I'm
probably
interested.
not. But you'll like Is What It Is by him and Gunna. Really good track.
Alright, so less.
But yeah, that's what I just should mention it. Shout outs to him.
Indeed.
Cool.
All right.
Oh,
Episode 257.
257 in the top.
any music?
Yeah, Is What It Is by Big Sean and Gunna.
Alexa by Ant Live and Cairo Keys.
Don't Playing Travis Scott, Big Sean.
What a time.
I ain't playing with these niggas.
We out. Straight up.